Hey guys, I've had a lot of people reach out to me and say thank you for posting your shit about mental health and people sharing their stories and like sending me messages. So that's awesome. I just want to say thanks to you guys. And because of that, I'm going to keep posting some stuff just because I don't know. I feel like maybe I should talk about it more. I don't know if I talk about it enough. And I think that talking is something that does help me with the shit that I deal with. And maybe if it helps somebody else, then that's awesome too. Uh, yeah, I don't know. I think that we hide a lot of crap. And I just don't really have any like shame around any of it. I don't give a flying fuck what people think about me or my mental health or what I say or what I do. So I think because I've reached that point in my like mental health journey that I can just throw shit out there and talk about it, and it is what it is. And if it resonates with you, great. And if it doesn't, I don't give a fuck. But yeah, I just think that maybe I should throw some more stuff out there and talk about the things that are hard to talk about and talk about the sides of it that are like maybe a little bit dark and maybe a little bit scary and that we don't want to talk about out of like shame or embarrassment or fear or whatever that looks like for people, right? Like everyone's different, but I know for me, I definitely talk about it more now than I did 10 years ago, but it has not been an easy path. And I struggle every fucking day. So yeah, I just feel like I should talk about it more. So I'm going to talk about it more. And dealing with anxiety it's fucking trash. I hate it. It sucks. And the fact that the word anxiety is just thrown around so much, like it's such a commonly used term now, is it's kind of annoying. I get a little pissy about it as somebody that struggles, like medically struggles, with a clinical anxiety disorder and post-traumatic stress disorder. When people say they have anxiety, that clearly, I shouldn't say clearly because that's also a dick move, but it just seems like something that's just like used all the time now. And I want to walk people through like what I actually go through in a day and what battling with anxiety looks like for me, because I think there's a big difference between anxiety and stress. And I think that those two terms get swapped around a lot, like not because there's not a lot of understanding. Like there's regular stress that we go through and there's like regular fear in life that people go through that we all like, I have reservations about that and I don't feel great about maybe trying to do something new or whatever. And like, there's a difference between regular stress and like a medical disorder that some people are dealing with. So, for me, what I go through on a daily basis, is that I have like radiating fucking chest pain. I have chest pain from here to here every day. I cannot remember the last time that I went through a day where I did not have pain in my chest. And it is, I would explain it or describe it as somewhere between like heartburn and like a like slight heart in a vice combination, which, doesn't sound lovely. It's not lovely. And I don't know. I mean, I just live with it now. I remember the first time I felt it, it was probably 2014, maybe even before that. I had no fucking clue what it was. I didn't do anything about it because I just didn't, know what it was. And I just kept telling myself it was fine. I didn't believe that anxiety was a real thing. Like back then I was like, no, anxiety is not real. That's just something people create in their minds. And to everybody that I said that to, or I, talked to about that. And like, if I was a dick to you, I'm sorry. Especially my friend Luke. What's up, bud? I remember you talking about your anxiety when we were in our fucking 20s. And I was always like, no, that's not real. Like, you don't have anxiety. That's not a real thing. Like, you're fine. And if somebody said that to me today, I would be fucking pissed. So I'm sorry. I love you. I should never have said that to you. And we learn as we grow. I mean, we learn as we as we go and as we age and as we like experience things, right? Like it's hard to understand something that you've never been through. And as we age, we go through different things, and everyone has a different path. And my path led me here. And if it was just so that I had to like understand and express and go through something like this so that I could empathize with people in my life that I was an asshole to, if that's like my path, that's my fucking path. Yeah, but it is real. It is definitely something that I do not have a full handle on. And it's something that I deal with every fucking day of my life. And I've done many, many things to work on it, to recover from it, and to move through it. Do I have all the answers? Fuck no, I don't. Is there a cure? I have no fucking clue. I'm 10 years into this. I definitely was struggling with it before that and didn't know, but I'm 10 years into accepting and understanding and knowing that this is where I'm at and what I go through and what my body is doing. So chest pain, I deal with that every day. I also deal with elevated heart rates, like sporadic elevated heart rates, that I don't realize are happening. Depending on where I am, my body reacts to my environments, depending on where I go. And I don't always notice it. My chest pain used to be an indicator that I should check my heart rate, because if I had pain in my chest, then I would check my heart rate and my heart rate would be up. And like, so I always thought that my elevated heart rate was what was causing my chest pain. But my chest pain is like, it just comes and goes. It is not in sync with my heart rate. I don't know what triggers it. It just is there. There's not anything medically wrong with me as far as, our lovely medical system can tell. I've had tests, I've had blood work, I've had a Holter monitor, I've had, lung tests, heart tests, like ECGs, EKGs, all those things. There's nothing physically wrong with my body that would cause those pains. So I have that, and there's nothing physically wrong with my body that causes my heart rate to go up. So, but I also, I've poking my face for no reason, but I have also been through probably close to 10 years of counseling to help regulate my thought patterns and my brain patterns and my nervous system so that I can keep my body like more focused and not so like heightened. So I've done a lot of work with that, and it has not shifted my chest pain. My mind is much quieter now than it used to be. I sleep better now than I used to. I eat better than I used to. I exercise regular. I do all the things much better than I did 10, 12 years ago. And it still has not shifted. So do I have the answers? No. Do I understand why this is happening to me? No. And I deal with it every fucking day. So I have that. I have my heart rate. I do have a watch that I wear that some of my friends don't think I should wear for other like reasons, batteries, blah, blah. But I wear it because, when my heart rate goes up, if I feel my heart rate and my heart beating really fast, I can check my heart rate. I know it's high. I can sit down, and I can do things to like help regulate my heart rate and get it back down so that it's not like going 177 fucking beats per minute for 15 minutes. Like nobody wants that. I definitely don't want that. So I wear that. I've had 10 plus years, like probably 8 to 10 years of counseling, EMDR, somatic, like all the things. I was on medication for 6 years. I went off my meds a couple of years ago. I've been 100% off them for a year. Was that the right choice? I don't fucking know. Am I better? Not really. Am I worse? Definitely not. Do I think that they helped me through some of the shit I was going through? Abso-fucking-lutely. Do I regret going off them? Abso-fucking-lutely not. I don't want that shit in my body. I don't want to deal with that stuff. I don't want medication to be like the thing that I have to rely on to get through my life. That's just me personally. That's my personal journey. Each to their own. Everyone has their own path. I'm not saying you should or shouldn't do anything. But for me, I don't want to be on it anymore. I feel like I'm definitely not the same person that I used to be because I was on them for so long. Like pieces of me feel like they're gone forever. But that is like a conversation for another day. Um, Alongside with our medical system and what it's doing to people is also a conversation for another day. But right now, this is what I want to speak about is like just the fact that like anxiety is a really deeper like conversation than just like, oh, I can't do that because I have anxiety, right? Like there are lots of things going on with people that cause them to make the choices that they make in their day. Like, for example, am I going to go into that grocery store today? Can I do that? Can I handle that? Do I have my headphones? Am I with my kids? Like, am I going to run into someone I know? And it's not like it's spiking chaos in my brain. I'm not like in a panic about it. I'm just going through these questions because I'm not sure if mentally I can handle it if my body physically can't handle it. And when my body physically can't handle it, then the mental side of my anxiety completely crashes. And then I cannot be there for my family. I can't function as a mom, as a wife, as a fucking anybody in society. So I have to choose my paths and my choices and what I do every day in my life very carefully. Every place that I go, I have to be careful and make sure that I can actually like function through that. And I do still like go to functions. I can be out in society. I do avoid public spaces and social activities a lot, just because for me it's not worth it. Like if my body reacts to my environment and my environment is too loud and too chaotic, and then my mental health crashes because my body crashes, it's just not worth it for me. So it's not that I have like a fear of doing it. I can do it, but the repercussions to that sometimes are just like not worth it. So I would rather just be at home. It's not that I, don't want to do those things. I will do those things, but I prefer not to. Like, why would I put myself through that? And I do it. I still go to metal concerts, and actually the metal concerts sometimes are where I feel the most relaxed for some reason. It's just because music is like my safe space. And then when I'm around all these people that have that same safe space, some of it just dissipates, right? But my life can't be a heavy metal concert every day. I mean, I fucking wish it could. That sounds awesome. But I try to make it a heavy metal concert every day when I put my headphones in and everything I'm doing is like in a heavy metal state of mind, because that helps me regulate my nervous system. But yeah, what else? I think that's kind of like most of what I go through in a day. But the reasons that I do make the choices that I make isn't just because I don't want to, or I'm scared, or I feel like stressed out about it. I mean, there is stress about it. But I don't have a lot of say in the way that my body reacts anymore. I was not always like that. I used to be a very social person. Ask anyone. I mean, if you knew me in my 20s, I was everywhere. I was everywhere doing everything. I was like the loudest person in the room doing all the fucking things, right? And I'm the complete opposite of that now. And that just is the path that I'm on, and where I am in this stage of my life. And that doesn't mean that I'm not going to keep working at it. And it doesn't mean that I'm not going to keep doing the things that I want to do. It just means that doing the things that I want to do, or making those choices, they do sometimes come with like a downside. And that is something that I have to work through every day. Is there a cure? I don't fucking know. Like reprogramming my brain. I've been doing that. Sleeping, exercise, food, supplements, like naturopaths, like all the things. I've tried all the things, meditation, yoga, all the things. And I think for each of us, our journeys look different. It's not like there isn't like one answer for everybody, right? But it sucks. And some days I get really fucking tired of it. And some days I get angry. And some days I fucking cry. And some days I don't want to get out of bed. And that is just like what it looks like. Yeah. The next time that you use the word anxiety, just, be aware that there's like, it's not just like a surface level thing. It's something that people really struggle with on like a super fucking deep level. And somehow we survive it. I don't know. The only way out is through. I heard someone say that once. The only way out is through. And some days I don't want to get through it. Some days I'm like, fuck off. I don't want to deal with this today. Can you just go away? Can this piece of me just go away? And no. Yeah. But fuck, like, we should be talking about it. So I'm just going to keep talking about it. And that's it. Peace out. I love you guys. Mwah.